Welcome everyone to your weekly reading. This is where we look at the next 7 days from when you're watching this. We'll see what to expect and get any messages and guidance that wants to come through as well. If you are watching this in real time, we will also be going through this week's astrology. If you're watching this later, that's okay. The tarot readings are timeless. You can always just skip ahead. So let's get started by setting our intention for the week. I anointed the candle with manifestation oil. So what is something you'd like to manifest this week? How do you want to feel? What do you want to happen? What do you want to experience? Let's get clear on an intention. We'll light this candle, send it out to the universe, and have it burn all the way through. So let's all begin by taking a deep breath. Release. And state out loud or in your mind your intention for the week. And now we will be drawing a card as well as an angel number. We'll reveal the actual card in your reading. I'll take them in the upright position. What is the card for group number 1? What is the card for group number 2? This one here. What is the card for group number 3? This one here. Okay. Now let's put an angel number on each. What is the angel number for group 1? I'll reveal that in a moment. What is the angel number for group number 2? Oh, it's okay. And what is the angel number for group number? All right, so for group number 1, we have 1212. For group number 2, we have 1010. Ooh, repeating them. 1010. And for group number 3, we have 88. All right, so use your intuition. See which card is calling to you most. If you need even more additional help here, we will lay out a crystal below each card. For group number 1, we have carnelian. For group number 2, we have amethyst. And for group number 3, we have obsidian. All right. So these are our 3 groups here today. You can pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps and chapters will be in the description as well as a pinned comment. And also there you'll find a link to my website, kittyrising.com, if you are interested in a private reading, as well as a link to join my memberships if you want more content from me and further support the channel. I am so grateful each of you are here. Let's get into the astrology and your tarot readings. Here are our astrological events happening this week. Starting off on the 10th with Venus entering Pisces. Venus is exalted in Pisces, so Venus loves being there. This means it's one of the most magical placements Venus can have. The energy gets dreamy, intuitive, and emotionally open. So, what this will feel like, people will become more tender, nostalgic, romantic. Love can feel fated or meant to be, and creativity can flow. So, maybe you'll see this through music, art, tarot, beauty. And the best ways to use this energy is to have those heart healing conversations you've been meaning to have. Tell people how you feel. And this is a great time also to maybe manifest love or for soulmate energy, and definitely great for self-care, beauty upgrades, pleasure rituals, and really deepening your spiritual practices. So as with everything, there's shadow aspects. So you want to watch for potentially some rose-colored glasses, over-idealizing someone, or escapism or ignoring red flags. Next, on the 12th, Mercury is conjunct the North Node in Pisces. So, themes with this, well, Mercury brings messages and communication, right? And the North Node is our destiny. So, what you may experience is destiny messages, important conversations, mental breakthroughs. The North Node shows our future path. So we're really where we're really being called and pulled spiritually. So you might get some, like we said, really big insight or flashes of insight about what to do. Maybe having some really important conversations that'll shift your path. This will really bring you fated information. So a conversation that changes everything, unexpected news that redirects your path, meeting someone through communication, and also at this Pisces energy, downloads, it's spiritual downloads, intuition can really inspire you here. This is a great time for journaling and automatic writing, and maybe posting content or posting in communities that feel like meant to be, like, so you can reach more people, meet your people. Ask yourself, what is my next step? But as always, there's something to watch out for. You want to watch for overthinking the signs you're receiving, and you may feel a little mentally overstimulated. So again, come back to that journaling, and maybe some meditation can be important too. That could be when you get some of this spiritual insight or these fated messages from spirit. And then the last thing this week, this is a big one. This is one of the bigger things happening this year. Saturn is entering Aries. So this will be a new era of discipline, leadership, personal responsibility. So Saturn changes sign every like 2.5 to 3 years. This does mark a big shift for us. And Aries is about the self, courage, identity, and initiative. So Saturn showing up in Aries is saying it's time for us to grow up into the strongest version of ourselves, to push towards independence and leadership, to develop new structures around action, ambition, courage. It's a good time to ask yourself, where do I need more confidence and consistency in my life? What am I building long term? How can I be more brave and disciplined? This is a great time to start something that requires commitment. And with this Aries energy, maybe even building a new identity over the next 2 to 3 years. You can always see what house Aries rules in your chart to see where this will be. So this could bring some pressure to prove yourself or to get ahead. And sometimes you can feel impatient with your growth, because Aries is like such a go-getter. They want things to happen now, but Saturn, things take time. You need to learn and integrate lessons. So you may experience that. But I think overall, this will be a great energy. Um, and yeah, so that is our week. This week, at first, it'll be like a soft opening to the week because it's Venus and Pisces, this beautiful energy here. Midweek, we'll get these fated messages, the Mercury and North Node coming together. And then by the end of the week, a serious new chapter is opening. So, an array of things, emotional, spiritual, and powerfully activating week ahead. All right, now let's get into your tarot readings and get into the specific things that are happening for you over the next 7 days. Welcome, group number 1, to your weekly reading. You're drawn to this card in angel number 1212. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. So what's going on this week? We have the moon. Okay, we'll see how this relates to your reading. Okay. Yeah, what's going on? I think with all this Pisces energy going on this week, I feel like you are definitely getting some intuitive messages here. Mercury in North Node in Pisces, Venus in Pisces. Okay. I want to move this over so room for all of cards here. Spirit, tell us more. What's going on this week for group number 1? We have the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Swords. Okay, some of you may be feeling currently blocked in career or finances. Maybe things have been at a standstill or you feel stagnant here. I think there's going to be some moment this week where you get clarity on what path you're meant to take. And this makes sense too. I think especially with this Mercury conjunct North Node, I think when you're in meditation, when you're quieting your mind, you're going to get some powerful insight on what you can do to improve your finances and your career here. This could even have to do with a relationship, perhaps with someone that's an earth sign, Gemini as well coming through, but Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We have some Pisces energy coming through. But the Lovers card talks about commitment. So where you felt stuck or unstable, you're getting that insight on what choice to make, because the Lovers talks about choices, what choice to make, where to move towards for a new commitment to come through here. You're drawn to the number 12, which is like the end of a cycle, really. And I think you're about to start something really new here. So yeah, this Saturn and Aries too. Maybe you're moving towards a new relationship or a new job or a new money-making opportunity. Tell us more. What is this commitment coming through? Seven of Swords. It's like they're looking up files. There's something with like looking in the past, like what has worked in the past, what hasn't. Organizing your thoughts, getting clarity. This is really interesting, Seven of Swords. Get one more tarot here. The Magician, love it, yes. You're getting this clarity on, what choices to make, and you're realizing you have all the tools you need, all the wisdom. You're integrating things you've learned. Maybe there's a lot of integration coming through what you've learned the past like 3 years or so, like in with Saturn and Pisces. Maybe certain things broke down, certain things you were building, and you've just learned a lot. And I think now you're ready to move forward here. The Magician card to me it's associated with Mercury, but I do see Aries with this a lot as well. It's like taking that action, using what you have at your disposal, making things happen, manifesting things here, using your power. Okay. Tell us more about this. Abuse in reverse. Okay. We could be really realizing where maybe in past relationships or maybe even how we treated ourselves, what wasn't working or what wasn't right. And now we're moving on to, more self-love and also into healthier dynamics and relationships. Tell us more about this. Makes sense. The Seven of Swords, this could talk about maybe self-sabotaging mindset, or maybe tendencies to be in the wrong relationships or to be with people that are non-committal, or maybe we have non-committal tendencies, like we don't really go all in with our jobs or with our goals. You're really just getting this clarity on whatever this is for you and where you are hurting yourself more than improving your life. And you're making the necessary changes to step into your power. A lot of you're going to figure out how to bring in more abundance into your life. You had abundance here. So yeah, this new commitment coming in definitely could be work related. Okay, but there could definitely be relationships here. It's on the bottom. Okay. This is interesting. These cards coming out together. The karmic masculine with an ending, it's ending maybe we're avoiding an obsession. There could be something here we've been wanting a very specific person. It could have to do with jobs or something with this masculine energy for some people here, but for most, maybe it's really wanting a specific person, being obsessed with wanting someone from the past. But I think we're having a big shift here where we're going to be letting go of this energy that's meant to end, that maybe we were like in some loop or some pattern with them, but now it's time for change because maybe they weren't committing to us, or there was something that wasn't healthy here. And maybe we were kind of in the dark with it, but this week we're getting clarity and we're shifting our actions. We're choosing ourselves. We're stepping into our power, and then we're ready to step into something, healthier, new commitment here. And I think there's something with, unrelated to just more money coming in this week as well. But again, some of you, maybe there was an unhealthy job, like something you hated to do that was just like you knew you needed to leave for a while. And it's like you're getting that clarity here with the Mercury and North Node energy. Like you're getting clarity on what you need to shift to step onto your true path. Whether this is about a job, whether this is about love, it's your purpose, your destiny. Something's you've been hanging on to that isn't part of that, and you're ready to let it go, and you're going to see what that is this week, and you're going to move forward here. Things are coming to light because the moon can kind of keep things in the dark, but this is the week it's coming to light for you. I'm just making sure we're centered here, standing up for a moment. We're all good. Tell us more about this week ahead, please, Spirit. You were drawn to the carnelian too, which I feel like this is like, it's a stone I love to use for like energy, like boost your energy. And I feel like you're just going to be feeling energized to make the changes you need or to go after what you want. Okay. Tell us more about the weekend. This card wants to come. I have the Amumkoli, or the IC. I don't know if I say that right when I use the full name. This is our roots. Okay. Look at here, it says for sale, and this card here, and the IC, this could be where we live. Some of you may be really deciding it's time for me to move locations or change your environment in some way. That is a message I've been getting in readings recently. Maybe you were here for that, but it's definitely coming through for some of the people I read for in this collective here. But I think that could be something that really comes to light here. Maybe it's time to let go of this location or this place. Another thing could be that you are healing things, that generational stuff, family stuff, your childhood things that you were, programmed to believe. You're kind of shedding old limiting beliefs that are tied with that, healing family stuff, generational, ancestral, and you're ready to, move forward. Maybe there's been a history in family like of bad relationships or not making a lot of money or having negative beliefs around that. I think you're really overcoming that for sure. Yeah, this is just confirmation, right? It's not like Spirit's like, even if you've never even thought this, like go move now, but if you've been really thinking about changing your environment, especially moving, I think that could be something really powerful that leads you to, meeting your person or getting those jobs, more opportunities coming, stepping into your power. You can look in your chart and see where your IC is. Like, for example, mine's in Aries, and then my fourth house is in Pisces. Sometimes they're the same, sometimes they're not. So I feel like for me, I used to live like in Chicago, and now I live in Florida, where it's both hot, like that Aries energy is hot. Sometimes it can indicate being like in a dry climate too. But I also have that Pisces fourth house, and I feel like being somewhere where it's hot, but also by water is really good for me, especially because I don't have a lot of fire and water in my chart. Kind of balances things out. You can also look at astrocartography and see, depending on what your goals are and where you want to live, that could be really helpful information. Like I didn't realize when I moved right on my Neptune line. That's when I had a spiritual awakening, and got into spiritual work. But with it, that can bring, like with the moon here, that can bring confusion sometimes. But I don't know. I just feel like some people here that could be really useful information or something you really want to look into. It is really fascinating. And if you ever want my help, I could help you with that. My information's below, but you can always look it up on your own as well, or with someone else. All right, tell us more, please, Spirit. Yeah, there's really just this strong energy of ending a cycle and entering in a new one. And solitariness, desert. Yeah, okay. That's on the bottom here. Oh my gosh, so interesting. These are almost opposites, but this is what you're moving from. Feeling deserted, feeling dry, no abundance. And what you're moving towards is this rain. Fecundity, this is like abundance, growth. You're entering into your springtime. Maybe things have been barren in love life, barren in work, wherever it is. You're ready to shift. And look, these are totally different environments, moving from like the desert to somewhere where there's a lot of, growth here, a lot of flowers and grass and an abundance of plants. I don't know, but that could just be a changing your environment, but also just a change in what's going on in your life. Things have been barren and dry, but now you're ready for abundance. Things are about to shift for you. Again, you're moving into a new cycle. And I think there's definitely that message to really think about, that Spirit wants you to be like, what have I learned that I can integrate, especially when it comes to like Saturn and Pisces? Like, what have I learned over the past few years? You can even, and we also just last week had, what was it, last week or the week before? Really recently, we had Neptune moving signs as well. Neptune was in Pisces for over 11 years, like 14 years, I think it usually is per sign, depends. Maybe it's just like, what is this Pisces energy? I was shuffling and this came out, but what is this Pisces energy what have you been learning over this period of time? What are you ready to integrate and move from? And it's like maybe a lot of, we have been in this desert energy and this isolation energy because we were really working on our spiritual beliefs, unveiling, like, or maybe there's been an awakening. Things have just really been shifting. In Pisces, maybe there can be some escapism there. But now with Aries, we're ready to just come out. It's like the springtime is emerging. We're ready to grow. We're ready to integrate what we've learned. We're ready to experience more, take charge, like to integrate all the things we've learned in this spiritual awakening in this past season of life. Hopefully that makes sense. But when you do that integration, when I was talking about the integration, this card popped out. That's when a sincere wish will be granted. But something's coming true this week. But look at this. We have some advice coming through. A sincere wish will be granted, abundance coming through, maybe that relationship. But Spirit's saying, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. And the effort I'm really seeing again is that integration. But maybe also we're being called to take action, because now Pisces, again, it's kind of going within, and Aries is calling us to act on these newfound beliefs we have, these new desires we have. A few cards that just came out. Let's see. Look at this confirmation. A money path with money is waiting for you to find it, but we need to take action. Make certain decisions, be willing to let go of certain things to move towards something new. Follow our intuition. And a path too. I feel like you're going to get that insight this week on what actions, what path to take. And we're being called to act on that insight that comes through. It's going to bring us to so much more abundance. Forces working against you. And this card shows up, to me, this means our negative thoughts or fears. But you know what? We are able to cut through that by taking it one step at a time, by stepping out of our comfort zone. But that's the Seven of Swords energy that was coming through, that self-sabotage type energy. Instead of being our own worst enemy, let's become our biggest cheerleader. We're all so harsh on ourselves, right? Myself included. And that works against us. This abuse in reverse here. Yeah, this week we're working on more loving thoughts. And maybe you've already been doing this mindfulness work, and it's working. Keep doing that. And meditation will be really helpful here. But realize, talking negatively to ourselves, all of that isn't helping us. And when we work, it's keeping us stuck or stagnant. Beware of great pride. Okay, this could be like beware of the ego. It could be trying to keep us stuck. The ego gets a bad rep, but we do need it for survival. But again, it'll make us stay stagnant because it thinks that's what we need, to be safe. But no, it's time to make changes and step out of our comfort zone. Our egos, our fears are working against us. Once we face our fears, step into the unknown, take action on our goals, that's when everything will work out for us. And you have strong energy of that this week. Let's get an astrology card for you now. What astrology signs could be sun, moon, rising, confirmation, or additional messages for group number 1, spirit? Jupiter, love it. Jupiter brings us expansion, abundance. But with Jupiter, this is also like our belief system. I think we've been really shifting that over the past few years, expanding our beliefs, expanding our mind. And now I think it's time to act on that so we can experience the abundance the world has to offer us. Look at things with a more positive mindset, optimistic. But as far as astrology signs, Sagittarius, as well as Pisces energy coming through. All right, now let's get your crystal. This card will show us what crystal could be helpful for you to work with if you like crystal energy. Also, we'll get some additional messages, maybe a chakra you want to work with, as well as an affirmation. Here's the card. This might be clear quartz. Oh no, it's diamond. I didn't even know diamond was in here. Cool. Let's read it. Purity, strength, love. That earth element and the crown chakra are associated here. Diamonds are more than just a girl's best friend. They're nature's masterpiece. Known for their rarity and value, these precious stones are the ultimate symbol of purity, faithfulness, and of course, eternal love. But there's more to diamonds than their famous meaning. They hold deeper spiritual significance too. Created over billions of years and made of pure carbon, the building block of life, diamonds represent perfection and strength. The name itself, Adamus, from ancient Greek, means invincible or unbreakable. Ooh, and I love the affirmation. I am unbreakable like a diamond. Yes, you are so strong, so beautiful, so desirable. You really can get through anything. I love this one. I am unbreakable like a diamond. So you can screenshot this or write it down so you remember to say it throughout the week if this is resonating. Say it with me now. I am unbreakable like a diamond. Ooh, I love that. And I have to say, for those of you who are wanting love and marriage, that could be what we're working towards here. Shedding limiting beliefs, letting go of situationships or people from the past that aren't aligned with us, recognizing our self-worth. And this could really be the path we're moving towards. But no matter what spirit wants you to know, you are unbreakable. You'll get through anything. And also with purity, it's like wiping the slate clean of things and stepping into a new experience. Wow, I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've drew diamond for anyone. Cool. And now we're at the end of your reading where we're going to answer a yes or no question you have. This could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or whatever is on your mind. So group number 1, what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your mind a yes or no question you would like the answer to. All right, pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Listen to your intuition. I always get going when I see this because this is spirit not really telling us to answer because you're being called to go within. You have all the answers within you. But on the bottom of the deck, we do have no need to worry. Don't worry, but listen to your intuition. That will guide you to the answer. You have all the answers within you. You do. Especially this week, listen to your intuition, that powerful energy about your destiny. I think this will be a good week. But that concludes your reading, group number 1. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already and like this video. That helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it. So thank you in advance. Like I said in the intro, if you are interested in a private reading or memberships, those links are in both the pinned comment and description. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Have a great week. Welcome, group number 2, to your reading. You were drawn to Amethyst 1010 and this card here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What's going on in the next 7 days for group number 2? Ooh, we have the Strength card coming up. Really be overcoming a fear or something that's been holding you back. Physically feeling very good this week, especially if that's been something that's been a little bit of a struggle. Tarot out. What's going on this week for group number 2? We have the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, for anyone that's been feeling sick or maybe even in a lack mindset, feeling a little lost or overwhelmed. Really overcoming that. Let's get more. Oh, 9 of Pentacles came out in reverse. Yeah, this could definitely be maybe fears around money. Feeling like you're just drained, working all the time. Things are coming into balance this week. Temperance, balance, harmony. But even here, look at this specific Temperance card. There's people out on a date. Some of you will be asked out on a date or spending time with a loved one, going out this week. You know, indulging a bit, but all in moderation with the Temperance card. But things are coming into balance. Again, this could be health, finances, fears. Things are working out. Your relationships with others are going very well this week. Yeah, we have the Lovers in the bottom. Your relationships are going well. Some of you, again, could be going on a date, starting a relationship, or just spending time with your partner if you have one already. Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah, something that you could be really working on. Maybe you've been very overgiving to others and it's just been draining you a bit. Overgiving, like maybe this can sometimes be like self-sacrifice when it's in reverse here, like, or sometimes too it could be the opposite, just focusing on self. But either way, your relationships are coming into balance here. Reciprocity is the theme this week. I also think this will be, yeah, if you've been spending a lot of time alone, I do really see a lot more social time here. Because maybe with the Hangman, maybe it was upright for a while. You're kind of by yourself, working on yourself. But now, spending time with others. Yeah, let's get some more cards to verify this. I'm just going to make sure we're here. Tell us more about this week ahead, please. Some of you may be having a really heart-to-heart conversation with someone, talking about how you feel. Letting your feelings be known, and that really helps you build your relationship and move forward here. It's like maybe there's a lot of fear about telling someone this. But I am in this Venus and Pisces energy. You feel more comfortable, more cozy. Yeah, your relationships are really just beautiful this week, that's for sure. What's more? Oh, there's going to be some sort of achievement this week. And look at this commitment. Spirit's really highlighting this. Um, a relationship, a commitment, taking a commitment to the next level, deepening your current commitment, starting a commitment with someone this week that is confirmed here. And self-love came out with that too. You've been loving yourself, working on yourself, and now you're ready to have that beautiful relationship. Maybe that's what this achievement is. Spirit's like, you've done the inner work, haven't you? Group number 2. You've overcome a lot. You've overcome fears. You've worked on yourself. You've overcome the lack mentality, the unhealthy dynamics perhaps in relationships, overgiving or being anxious or avoidant, whatever it is, you've worked through that. You've worked on self-love. You've been good, like on your own. But now you're ready to have this beautiful connection, or again, just deepen the one you already have, if that's the case. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've healed emotional pain. You're ready to open your heart. Your heart, with this in reverse, it's like the heart is formed again. So much heart energy here. You've healed abandonment wounds. You've healed so much. And now you're ready to let love in or deepen your love. You've earned it. Wow, I feel like this message has come through in another reading recently. Maybe you guys were in that, but yeah, you've done the inner work. You've healed, and commitments coming in or deepening this week. I love it. We're all in frame. Let's. Oh, sorry. I don't know if that made noise, but my mic top thing just came off. So sorry if that's loud or anything. Okay, tell us more, Spirit. With this 10-10, it's like ones, endings, new beginnings. For a lot of you, there could be a new beginning with someone, or healing something you have with someone, starting fresh. Dignified strength. Ooh. Yes, strength is coming up twice, you guys. The word strength. You are strong. You've overcome it. You've done the work. You've healed. You've come a long way. And your spirit guides are so proud of you. Your life is leveling up this week. A new doorway of opportunity. A new position here. This is beautiful. The stars are aligned for you. Things are working well. Dignified means that the placements are in a good spot. It's like a planet really likes being somewhere. And again, we were talking about Venus really loves being in Pisces, and I think that is Venus rules love and relationships. Pisces is that emotional connection. You're really having beautiful romantic life this week. Things are leveling up in your love life. Silence, snow. Okay, there could be some snow where you're living this week. Look at this. And then we have light, sun. So where it's been barren or whited out, or like you're not really sure what's going on here. Maybe some of you guys haven't heard from someone, or again, you've been in silence, in your personal winter, working on yourself. You're now coming into the light. Things are moving forward for you. You're feeling inspired. You're feeling energized. Tell us more. I want to get an astrology card now. I feel like there's something with the sun sign coming through strong. What astrology sign is? It could be confirmation or qualities. Uranus. So this is Aquarius. There's a big change coming. We do have this. The sun's in Aquarius right now. Spirit saying, and this is just further confirmation. This is all happening this week. And it's so funny. Then we have Leo on the bottom, which Leo is ruled by the sun. Let's just get one more to place over the other card. Leo, Aquarius, and those are polarities here. They're across each other on the chart. So it's like opposites attract, right? And then we have Pisces, which we have all that Pisces energy this week too. And next week we'll have the Uranus, or not Uranus. Well, Uranus just went direct a few days ago, so that could be really moving things along for you. Let's see what house Taurus is for you, but the week after I'm filming this, we have a solar eclipse in Aquarius. And that seems to be significant here. You could be seeing some big changes, new beginnings by then, especially. But we're moving into an eclipse season where we'll have the Leo and Aquarius highlighted here. But yeah, we have all this, Aquarius energy coming on, and Jupiter's entering Leo this year. I think this is just a powerful year for you. Like, this is just saying that astrology, the stars are aligned for you, and things are falling into place. But okay, for astrology signs, again, we have Aquarius, Leo, and Pisces. Be confirmation for some of you who this is, maybe your sign, but also that this is all happening now for you. Time is now. You've done the healing. You're ready to open your heart. Tell us more about this week ahead, please. Look at this, a goal-oriented person. You're reaching a goal this week. And this week, there's a chain of events that will affect your life. Victory in some endeavor, happiness, climbing towards success. And if you guys know the tea leaves, they're not always positive. They're like half and half here because that's life, right? But this is a positive week. You are leveling up. We were saying, like I saw that like ladder before. You're leveling up. You're moving forward. You're headed towards success. Victory is coming. You're reaching a target. You're feeling very happy. But this is a week where this chain of events will affect your life. It could be meeting a person, hearing some news, getting some insight. It's going to shift your life. It's going to head you towards happiness and fulfillment and success. Achievement, victory, success. Wow. This is a good week for group number 2. What deck are we on now? We already did the astrology. Now let's get your crystal of the week. So we'll get a crystal. So if you'd like to work with crystals, you can work with this energy this week. If you have the crystal, you can work with it. You can purchase it, but no one has to do that. You can always just work with the image or the energy of it. We'll get a chakra to work with if you work with chakras as well as an affirmation and any further messages. All right, what crystal, what messages do you have for group number 2? Oh, we have 2 of them. That looks like smoky quartz. Well, let's Azurite, intuition, psychic gifts, healing. Oh my gosh, yes. You're getting those intuitive messages. So the third eye and throat chakras, and also the water element. All that Pisces energy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Known as the Stone of Heaven, Azurite has been celebrated for as long as history can recall, with some even linking it to the mythical lost city of Atlantis. While its reputation as a healing stone is well known, the stone is particularly sought after for its ability to unlock clairvoyance, boost intuition, and enhance our connection with spirit guides. Simply put, this mysterious blue gem specializes in removing obstacles, whether it's breaking bad habits, toxic thought patterns, or limiting beliefs. Azurite clears the way. Ooh, I love that. You guys are really getting important messages. We've been talking about that insight with the Mercury North Node. Like you're going to get some amazing insight that's going to lead to a chain of events that affects your life. So the affirmation here is, I am worthy of blending with spirit to receive and deliver messages. I am worthy of blending with spirit to receive and deliver messages. So if this is resonating, you can screenshot this or write it down so you remember to say it throughout the week. You can say it with me now. I am worthy of blending with spirit to receive and deliver messages. Love that. You can screenshot the image or look that up if you want to work with it and you don't have that crystal. I don't have it. I don't know if I've ever seen it in real life. But I'm pretty positive this is smoky quartz. Let's see. Yes. And I have that. Usually it's on my desk, but I think it's. Oh, I see it. It's on my TV stand now. Grounding, protection, clarity. This is associated with the earth element in the root chakra. Known for its understated elegance, smoky quartz is a type of quartz widely appreciated for its grounding properties. By encouraging a stable and peaceful mindset, this crystal is perfect to help connect us to the here and now. Smoky quartz has also become a go-to for anyone looking to overcome negativity and anxiety. Its strong healing qualities work to soak up and block harmful influences, whether they come from outside or from within. Wow, there's a lot of energy of healing. That's what we've been saying. You've done that healing work. You've cleared old attachments. You've cleared old limiting beliefs, and now you're ready to receive love and your desires. And I love this affirmation going forward. I said, I let go of the past and future, savoring the now. Oh, yes, living in the present moment where all the magic happens. I let go of the past and future, savoring the now. So again, like with the last one, you can screenshot this or write it down. You can say it with me now. I let go of the past and future, savoring the now. Ooh, I love it. Again, here's the image. Beautiful. And now we're at the end of your reading where we're going to answer a yes or no question you have. This could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or whatever is on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. You can pause the video if you need more time to think of your question. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Ooh, get more information. We're not getting a clear yes or no. Spirit wants you to look more into things. Follow your intuition, because we have the full moon there. Your intuition will lead you to the resources you need. The chain of events that will affect your life. Just keep getting more information. Follow what makes you curious. Follow what lights you up. That sun, that light. And that's where everything will happen. Just keep seeking more information. Keep moving towards what interests you. Yes, and that's going to really open up this path or this relationship for you. All right, group number 2, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already and like this video. That helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it, so thank you in advance. You can hype the video if that's an option. Leave a comment down below and let me know what group you're coming from. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you are interested in a private reading or joining memberships, those links are in both a pinned comment and the description. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Welcome, group number 3. You're drawn to the obsidian, number 88, in this card here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. And thank you to your spirit guides and to my guides for assisting with the reading. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What's going on this week for group number 3? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. God, I feel like I'm going to sneeze, but it's not coming. Sorry if that happens. I'll try and cut it out. But anyways, Wheel of Fortune, this is bringing change. How beautiful is rainbow. There is change in the air. Let's see what this change is. What's going on this week for group number 3? We have the 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 5 of Cups in reverse. And we have Judgment in reverse here. Okay. There's something that we've been clinging on to. Maybe this is a specific outcome, specific person, specific mindset that was keeping us stagnant up until this point. And Spirit saying this is the week it all shifts. Something's been keeping you from fully stepping into your power, into abundance. And we're releasing that this week. There's like something maybe we've been avoiding. Let's get a few more cards here. So, like, in what areas of your life have you felt stuck? Maybe this isn't even you avoiding. Maybe this has just been your circumstances. You just feel stuck with maybe you haven't had the job that you want, or the relationships with others. That could both be implied here with this Three of Pentacles. And maybe we've been feeling a little sad. Maybe it's been a while, so we just kind of were starting to look at the glass, half empty. Now our perspective is shifting this week. Meditation could be something that you deepen, or you're being called to deepen your meditation practice, or to start if you don't do that already. That will definitely be helpful here this week, and especially with this Mercury and North Node conjunction, to help you get those powerful messages from Spirit on what steps to take to create this positive change in your life. Okay, Spirit, tell us more. Expand on this, please. Karmic Femme. Yeah, this is our intuition. But this is going to be talking about another person here. That could be a relationship in our life, or maybe it wasn't all truthful, or maybe it wasn't the healthiest, but it taught us a lot. And I think we're able to kind of see that this week. Wow, and let that go and heal from it. We're ascending. You're leveling up this week. You're ascending. Wow. Starseed on the bottom of the deck. Oh, there's another card underneath it. Destruction. Okay, there is a big realization coming this week. Big. Maybe some of you are already kind of aware of this, but it's connected to this week either way. But certain things in our life did not work out because it was not part of our purpose, our path, our mission here. It wasn't true to us and who we are. So maybe we lost a job or a relationship, for example. Something didn't work out here. And I feel like it could be really tied to Saturn and Pisces, maybe the Saturn return for some people. But it's all, you're seeing the silver lining here. You're like, okay, now I'm headed towards my purpose. Let's start here. This is your soul mission here with ascending. You're really seeing things differently here. You're rising above any issues you've been having. You've healed so much. And I feel like now you're ready just to release what's left of that maybe old identity or old belief system and move forward here. There's a big shift coming. I mean, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune showed up, but there really is a big shift in your consciousness, and it's going to change your life for the better. We're stepping into a whole new era here, a whole new way of being. It's like 5D. Okay. And yeah, sometimes when big change comes, maybe we want to hold on to past relationships or certain things because they're comfortable, but we're ready to let that go and fully ascend, fully move forward. Tell us more, Spirit. This is all very internal so far this week, like internal healing, change, shifts, ascension. But what is this going to manifest as in our reality, Spirit? Cultivate. Okay. I want to know like what's happening in the physical reality, and we got the Taurus card. You're about to see, well, you definitely have an increase here in your self-worth, and your values have shifted. You're a different person than you were a few years ago. You have different values, a different perspective on things. And now you're about to cultivate and have different physical experience as well. A lot of you are bringing forth new partnerships that are aligned. We have to let go of certain people, or maybe certain relationships didn't work out, and it's because Spirit's bringing us true love, true partnership. This could be, again, a new job, love, best friends. But there's positive change coming in your partnerships here, but also with abundance as well. It's like we were going through different transits in life. We were healing different things, going through different things, shedding old ways of being so we can fully change and transform and have this, again, the soul aligned relationships and jobs and finances. We're entering into the season of abundance and love here. We've been going through it. There's been hard things happening, things around us just being destroyed. Maybe truths being revealed that people weren't who they said they were, or you found out some harsh things, and there was just so many shifts and it wasn't easy. But now you're entering into a new season of life where you've ascended all that and you have a new perspective, and your nervous system's regulated, you're not bothered by the same things, and you're just ready to fully open your heart into your true soul mission, like jobs here, your true soul love, like family, everything. And you're also ready to hold abundance. Maybe before we couldn't hold abundance because there were certain beliefs or things we had to heal and go through, and you've been doing that, and you're ready to enter into a new season here. Things had to be wiped clean for you to fully step into your power and manifest abundance and love. Okay, tell us more, Spirit. Power, yeah, you were drawn to 8, and like that's 8 is the number of personal power. But maybe things have been dormant for a while. Things have felt dormant, things have felt stagnant, but life is about to explode. Life is about to explode and ignite for you in a positive way, in a powerful way, because you are ready now. You've done the work, you've shed what no longer works, you're ready to fully step into your power. And I think this Saturn and Aries, I was just combining the two names, series. Saturn and Aries energy is really pushing you forward in this. Wow, on the bottom of the deck, we have alchemy, magic. Ooh, you are alchemizing your life. You're transmuting the pain. You're transmuting what hasn't worked for you. You are stepping into your power. You are magical. You are manifesting here. You are manifesting what it is you desire, the job, the money, the relationships, the life you want. Oh, I love this energy. This is powerful. Tell us more, Spirit. Oh, wow. You guys, abundance really is coming through, okay? Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. Mm-hmm. And then, wow, okay, March is coming through for some reason. I mean, that's the next month here. Or maybe some of you are watching this. But these are coming together for a reason. Maybe you might hear about a money opportunity this week, but maybe you'll fully receive it in March. But also March, Aries energy. There's this Aries energy is very strong within you. The volcano makes me think. I feel like the volcano is could be a great description of Aries energy, like bursting through, starting something new, going after what you want, like fiery energy here. So we're just calling you to trust your intuition. Follow your intuition. It is guiding you to all of this powerful change. Like follow your intuition, what feels right, and follow what sparks joy and curiosity within you. Mm-hmm. So Mars could also, we have Pisces and Aries energy here, which is a lot where most of the planets are right now, right? Let's get the other half of the deck. Tell us more. You should accept valid criticism, trouble, accusations. Okay, I'm getting a message here from this. That before, I kind of touched on that. I was sensing like your nervous system's healed now. Before, with this destruction, maybe before you'd be really reactive. If someone said something to you, you just get angry or defensive or reactive. And I think there's something you're like, Spirit wants to applaud you that your nervous system is regulated. You don't just jump to getting angry or mad. You can accept valid criticism now. You could hear things people say and you don't explode. And we do have this volcano, so maybe this is something you've really alchemized here. This explosive reactive energy. And that's a sign you guys have ascended. You've come so far. And you're ready now to hold healthier relationships, to hold jobs with more responsibility, to hold more abundance. And a lot of you have healed from relationships where there's gaslighting and things like that. That's another thing that's healed, and now you're ready to move forward in healthier relationships. Like sometimes we have to go through tough times so we can know the polarities, so we can know what's right and what's wrong, and now we can truly value the beautiful, healthy connections and good situations in our life. Now, sometimes when you're in a lower vibration or going through it, sometimes hearing that stuff, you're like, why would they ever put me through this? And I get it, but you're seeing things differently now. You're understanding why certain things were destroyed, why certain things happened. So you could enter into this new season of abundance in all areas of your life. So you could hold that. All right, let's get an astrology card now. Tell us more, Spirit. Confirmation of someone's sign and further messages. We have the sun coming through. This is Leo energy. Also, the sun is who we are, our purpose. I feel like we're really just stepping into who we really are here. We're Pluto. We're purging, letting go, transmuting the things that don't serve us. The Scorpio and Leo energy. Let's get one more. And Libra. So Scorpio, Leo, Libra. But we've worked on ourselves. The sun is like us, right? It could sometimes talk about the father, but we've worked and transformed ourselves, transmuted things, stepped into our personal power. And I think now with Libra, this is relationships, right? And now we're able to move into relationships with others. We're having more balance in our life, more beauty, more harmony. That's confirmed, yes. Love it. All right, now let's get your crystal of the week. So this could be a crystal. If you work with crystals, you can tap into this energy this week. We'll see what root or what chakra you want to work with. An affirmation, any further messages, Spirit, for group number 3. What is this? Beautiful. Emerald, my birthstone. Okay. Calmness, love, healing. Okay, love and healing associated with the heart chakra and the earth element. For millennia, the emerald stone has woven itself into legends, myths, and tales of love. Beyond being one of the world's most expensive gems, emerald possesses an exquisite mystique and beauty that has captivated the imaginations of royalty, artisans, and thinkers across the centuries. Much like other green stones, emerald has a profound connection to matters of the heart, fostering romance, abundant love, and deep emotional bonds. However, the luxurious yet calming green hue of emerald is believed to also act as a soothing balm for both body and mind. Wow. Isn't this like what we've been saying? Like healthier relationships, calming your nervous system, healing? Confirmation. And love the affirmation here. I feel love flow to me effortlessly and easily. I feel love flow to me effortlessly and easily. I love this. You can screenshot this or write it down so you can remember to say it throughout the week if this is resonating. And say it with me now. I feel love flow to me effortlessly and easily. Yes. Beautiful. I love it. Okay. Now we're at the end of your reading where we're going to answer a yes or no question you have. This could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, whatever is on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Yes. Oh my God. I had a feeling. I was like, it's going to be a yes, isn't it? Yeah, you got a straight up yes. All right, group number 3, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already and like this video. That helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it. Oh, here comes my cat. Hi, Emmy. You can hype the video if that's an option. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you're coming from. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you're interested in a private reading or joining memberships, those links are in both the pinned comment and in the description. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. See you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you. Have a great week. Looks like you will.